You are tuning in to Bomb City Talk with Steven Rosas and comedian Skylar Potter.
Oh, I can't seem to get away from my demons, keeping dreams at bay. My dreams at bay, my progress lacks. Oh, the pressure's building up, I know I could crack. Oh, baby, please help me find the cure for this disease. No, this disease is killing me. Oh, I've never been so blinded by what I can't see.
Welcome to the Bomb City Talk. Our views and opinions do not directly reflect our past or future views and opinions. We try not to, but often use adult language and talk about adult situations. And now that I think about it, I'll probably curse a lot in this one because
I'm gonna say fucking stuff.
Well, I thought about something that I want to talk about, and yeah, I'm pretty pissed off about it. That's a disclaimer, and we're your hosts, Steven Rosas and comedian Skylar Potter.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Chilling. Just, dude, I'm so sorry about last week. We for our listeners, we totally recorded twice last week.
Twice. We recorded an hour and a half.
Like back to back, and
The first one,
it blinked and went away, and then the second one, my computer updated and it wouldn't let me restore my files.
Yeah. So we lost last week's. The week before, Skylar wasn't feeling well.
No, going
So
through
and
detox. I'm just kidding.
and we didn't. Well, that's one thing we talked about on the last show. So
Yeah.
we'll talk about that a little bit more. But so we've gone 2 weeks. We've made a commitment not to do that again until like maybe December-ish, like if things get crazy around Christmas time. But
Yeah, dude, because you know how we all get sad and stuff during Christmas, and no one wants to record while they're crying.
No.
You know how it is.
No.
Miss the kids.
But you know what? miss the kids. The good news, though, this is episode 10.
Yeah,
finally.
Technically 12, but yes, this is the
technically
10th one
13.
to air. Yeah. This is the 10th one to air.
Yeah, and we've got a bonus episode. So we've got 11 episodes going up on podcast or on Podbean
Yeah,
today.
buddy. So,
Yeah,
other
so
than that,
what's been going on with you? Let's talk
well,
about that.
I know last week we went over it, but I'll go over it again.
Yeah.
We had a great show with Josh Cox at Leftwoods on a
Right.
Sunday. I can't remember the date. I would have said
Right.
it
was the Sunday before last.
Yeah, not this last Sunday, but the one right
it's
before
happened.
that.
It's happened.
And then we had our first ever Yellow City Comedy open mic, where we did this hot wing challenge from Colin Robinson. Made all these amazing sauce. Last week I was professional enough to have them on the table so I could name them off.
We were marketing them and everything.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you guys. But to be fair, they're great. I can remember for sure. There's this like strawberry Carolina Reaper one that was the hottest one. It was phenomenal. My favorite one was probably a blueberry ghost pepper, and I don't even like blueberry.
Right.
It was amazing. And then mango habanero, of course.
Yeah, I kept saying that was it's so
There was
beautiful.
a Fresno
It's pretty.
habanero, and then a Hatch green chili. Bam! Got all of them just in
man.
backwards
What-
order, dog.
Which one was the blueberry though?
It was the second to hottest, so I
Okay.
did it backwards.
Oh,
So
okay,
if you want them, it'd be Hatch green chili, Fresno habanero,
Okay.
mango habanero,
Okay.
blueberry,
Uh-huh.
ghost pepper. Then we did the strawberry Carolina Reaper, and then we did a dab of the last dab pepper X.
Yeah, and they're all beautiful. And we talked him into starting an Instagram,
He has an
right there on
Instagram,
the spot.
and dude, if you go to his Instagram, it is actually called Spitefully Spicy, at Spitefully Spicy, no underscores or anything, all one word.
Yeah.
He actually posted a picture of how many he has, and he has more flavors than I had.
Right.
Like he gave me the ones that we did during the wing challenge, but he has other flavors that are phenomenal as well, dude.
Right.
And they're all fucking labeled, and you can pick them up. You can buy them off of them. So add at Colin Sucks,
Yeah.
which is Colin with one L SUX, and then
Well, he's a local comedian too.
that's what I'm saying. Add him on there, and then also make sure to follow at Spitefully Spicy to help him move some of these hot sauces. Man, they're great.
Yeah. And you mentioned the.
Then we had another show
comedy.
after that
Yeah.
on Thursday. And
Yeah.
then dude, it was crazy. The whole fucking thing was crazy. We had headliners.
We've had a busy month. We were
Last
talking
night
about
I had
this,
another
think.
show.
Yeah,
We
were talking
had a
about
show tonight.
Right. You've got one tonight. You've got that you're getting geared up for. You had one last night.
Yeah,
right? That was an
okay.
open mic.
Yeah, that one went weird. That went weird. It was weird. It was really weird. Everybody did great,
Right.
but me.
Yeah.
And the reason I didn't do well is the host, one of my best friends in the world, Thomas Thompson. Fuck him. No, I love him. He comes up to me right before I go on stage. He's like, "Hey man, do you mind waiting 5 minutes?" And I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Okay, you remember those the politician videos that are going around? The dude that's running for city council,
Oh, God,
and he has
yes.
like the hilarious
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
All right, well, it turns out he's not that funny in person. He's the open mic, and I'm telling him to come on the podcast. I'm excited. I thought he was a hilarious individual because of the videos.
Yeah.
And I might be a little fucking salty here, which is why I'm shitting on him so hard.
Well, I don't care.
Well, he goes up, and he's answering his questions.
Yeah.
Now, it's like a joke thing. I don't think he's actually running for city council. He actually might be, but it's like a joke thing. Like, he's running
Right.
almost the
Well,
same way.
we don't know yet. We don't know yet.
He's running almost the same way that, like, Trump ran. Like, it started off as a joke, and
Right.
then he started taking it a little more seriously than
Right.
he probably
right.
should have.
Well, because he got viral. It went viral.
Right. So, he shows up. He's in his suit. I'm laughing. I'm like, this is awesome. And then he goes up and he gives the same answers for the first 3 questions, like it's a joke, which everything was fine. They would ask a question. He's like, well, I just think Amarillo is a great place and we have great people. And we'll go next. And then they'd ask, like, what do you think of this? Like, I think Amarillo has great people.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
a great place. Next. And then
Yeah.
he answered, and then he started answering. I think it got away from him. And he started answering questions honestly. And they're like, what do you think of the homeless population? He's like, I do think it was messed up how they did the development, da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
But, I mean, it was all legal the way they did it, so I don't really know. And then Thomas is getting upset, right? He's like, this is fucking stupid. He goes, you have 2 questions left. He's like, all right, 2 questions. Boom. Gets the first question. The first question was, who did you vote for in the 2016 election? And then he responds to that with, I didn't vote. Thomas goes, you're done. Get off the stage. And the guy's like, you're censoring me. He's like, how the fuck are you going to come in here and tell people to vote for you when you didn't even fucking vote in the first place, bro? Get the fuck out of here. And then he's like, up next, Skylar Potter. And then I have to go clean up. So
Oh no! So like everybody's like the whole room is like all awkward from that.
yeah,
like,
and so like
immediately.
I'm awkward about it too. I'm like, I don't know if I fucking, what do I do? Do I vote for him to piss y'all off, or
Man,
do I vote against him to be on your team? At least I'm voting. I don't know.
Right.
Like,
right.
like I don't know.
Don't tell anybody you don't vote.
Yeah, especially if you're a fucking politician,
Well,
you dumbass.
Yeah, immediately like that. Like that's what most politicians start out with, like vote or die. You know what I mean?
I'm sure he's a great dude. I'm sure he's hilarious. I'm sure if it's a joke, hilarious joke. I like what you did last night. You're still welcome to come on the
Yeah.
Weekly Relapse, dude. If for some reason you hear this, I don't even know your name. Still welcome to come on the podcast. Don't ever go to the open mic again.
So sure, do it.
you're-
Go to the open
You're
mic
gonna
again.
ruin whoever's. And that's the thing is, I like Austin.
And why didn't he lie?
I don't know. He's a politician. He should have.
Exactly. Tell the people what they want to hear.
Well, here's the thing, though. Thomas did him a favor.
Right.
Because had he got one more question, what the fuck do you think that question was going to be? It wasn't going to be a softball.
Man.
Right? And
Well,
then-
that's what I'm saying. Like,
then if he didn't get kicked off, my whole set would have been roasting him. Right?
Well, that's what I think it should have been.
It started out that way, but I went ahead and did my material.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it was like he got kicked out. He's not even here. But if
Yeah.
he'd have been able to walk off stage and sit down,
Yeah.
oh, my whole set. And then I would have probably killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, he'll definitely never go do an open mic again, anyway.
yeah, but Thomas saved him
But if
because
he
the crowd
does-
was gonna eat him alive,
I
dog.
can-
You could feel the energy shift in the
Oh, my
room
God.
the moment he said he
Everybody
didn't
was
vote.
like, "What?"
Yeah, how the fuck are you gonna be a politician, dog?
Yeah.
And then not vote, bro? Like
yeah.
you put on a suit and all of a sudden you think you're like, I can be the governor. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
You have to have a little bit of. You gotta vote, man.
Yeah.
You can't, I don't vote. Right? I don't vote
You
if
know
I don't
what-
say
you know what's
necessary. I vote
fucked
for
up?
local shit. I don't vote
Yeah.
in the main election. But I'm not a politician, and I openly talk about how I think voting's stupid. I think the 2-party system's dumb. But you're a
Yeah.
politician, dog. You have to vote. Like that's
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You beyond that, like if you're gonna do a joke, if this is a joke, you're gonna go on stage.
gotta
like
commit,
you've got a bit. Commit to your bit, bro.
And if it's gonna be, if that's part of your bit that you didn't vote, make it hilarious. Oh, I didn't vote. I found this suit.
I
You know what I mean?
believe less people should vote. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me tell
Make
you
it-
why.
make it part of your platform
Okay,
if
yeah,
it's a
there
joke.
you go.
Yeah.
And there you go. Like because like, You know, we always talk about the GOP and all that. Like they're trying to stifle votes from certain populations. And like, yeah, that could have been a funny bit. Like, what are you trying to do, bro? Like,
That
you
was
gotta
it.
you gotta commit.
But see, that was, and like I said, I'm salty because I got the shit into the deal. That's the
Yeah.
only reason. If I'd have gone before him, I would have been like, last night was great.
Yeah.
It was great open. It was got weird after I got off stage, but it was great.
Weird open mic, man.
Yeah. So other than that, it was a phenomenal. I'm like, everybody else did great. Everyone was telling me, dude, you did great. I'm like, yeah, I bombed. And out of town comics were going like, dude, like what are your standards for bombing? That wasn't that bad. And I'm like, that was bombing. Like anything that if I walk off stage and I don't feel like I just did that successfully, it's bombing. That's bombing.
Well,
Because if you don't look at it like that, how are you ever gonna get better?
yeah.
You have to be able to, and most people say you got to be able to acknowledge when you bomb. I think you got to be able to. I tell myself I bombed when I didn't do well.
Well, you don't want to be one of those fools up there that are like, she bang, ooh baby, yes she
Yeah,
move.
you don't want to be
like,
the next guy doing an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Yeah, like you want to be the fun. I mean,
Do you
I guess
really want to be seen on stage going, "Get to the chopper"? No, you don't, dude. You don't.
You do the job. I don't know.
They might laugh, but do you really want that laugh?
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want that laugh? Do you really want that one? No, man. I mean, if you do, good for you. But like,
you know what
I don't want that laugh.
You know what my favorite is like when Sweet D like tries to do comedy, but not when they broke her, like not the funny comedy.
Yeah. When
but,
she she gets all sick.
Yeah, but like, but like, what was she doing that one time? She's all like making those weird noises, man. And she like,
that is on the broke one, yeah.
Oh my god,
dude. And okay, so I miss internet so bad,
dude. It's been like 2 months.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I started playing Magic: The Gathering.
Oh yeah, we talked about this last time.
Yeah.
We forget that nobody knows what's going on after we leave.
I started playing Magic: The Gathering.
Right.
And it helped me stop drinking as frequently, which is I think is awesome. I didn't have to go to like AA or anything.
Right.
And then it's making me not miss internet. I don't miss it.
Right.
The way that I did before. Every night, I was like, man, I just wish I had internet from my laptop so I could get on YouTube, or I wish I could watch Netflix right now. And like now that I have this, it's like I'll pull up YouTube. Like I'll do dumb shit, bro. I'll do stupid shit because I like Magic now. Like I watched people open packs till 4 a.m. the other day. Like that's so stupid. That's like because I'm addicted to opening booster packs. That's like if a crackhead was like, I can't get crack right now, so he turns on YouTube and watch someone smoke crack, so he can be like, I kind of got off a little bit. Like that's fucking the dumbest shit. But I did it, and I didn't miss Netflix at all while doing it.
And the fact that you observe that, it's probably true. Like you probably do get off a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Like I watch. I know I do. 100%. I watched this dude pull a fucking foil Leonin War Leader, which is like my favorite card right now. And I was like, oh my god! And he looked at it, he's like, that's cool, and he set it down. I was like, fuck you, man.
You're all talking
I'm talking
shit
to the fucking screen. This dude pulled a foil demanding dragon and just set it down like it was nothing. I was like, I hate you. I fucking hate you.
I hate your guts.
I'm buying those as they pop up around town. They're only like $2, but not the foil ones. Foil ones are like $5-6.
Right.
And I'm like, I can't afford that. That's $6 for a card, dude.
He's sponsored, man.
But there is a card out there that you can pull out of the new set that's like $40, not foil, just $40 by itself.
Wow.
So I'm chasing that dream.
You're chasing that dragon right
Yeah,
now.
dude. It is a dragon.
No, oh my god, I love it.
It is a dragon. It's a legendary dragon. All right.
Oh my god.
I just lost any girls who were interested in me.
Right. No. The
nerd culture is kind of fucking in it though. Like it's like I bet high school's weird.
Dude, I follow all kinds of what is it called?
Dude, we're going through a weird time where working out is a really popular thing, and nerd culture is a really popular thing. So there's
the same time.
There's gonna be a weird shredded jock fucking
nerd.
There
are.
Like that's the quarterback now. Is a fucking geek.
Yeah,
who, like, I'm saying that in a loving way. I played Magic I played Magic when it wasn't cool, dude. I played Magic when it got you beat up. You know what I mean? Like
I remember back in the day, like when I was in school and Magic, fucking stumbling. Magic just came out, and I was deep in Trinity Fellowship with my parents.
Oh, so you thought it was evil?
Yeah, and so that shit. Well, I didn't. You know,
My
mom
wouldn't let me play Yu-Gi-Oh because one of them had the word demon in it.
Harry Potter, bro.
Oh my god.
Harry Potter. I remember like the new
Couldn't-
and they were
watch
talking
the
about
South
Voldemort.
Park.
Couldn't watch South Park.
Watch South Park.
I'm so behind. Like I've got friends that could watch it back when they were kids, and like, oh man, we're on like season fucking whatever, and they're 30-something years old, and they can still relate because like it grew.
Oh, so you watch it? You don't relate with it? Like nowadays?
I can't watch it. Like I didn't get into it enough.
Dude, I
and so,
love
like,
South Park.
Man, I wish.
But this is what I was doing when I was a kid.
Right.
When it first came out, we lived in this mobile home, dude, and I had an old school like TV with a knob on it.
Okay.
Right, like
And you
still
could
had like
get it?
50 channels. Yeah, it just like you could. I don't know how we were able to do it. I don't even know if that knob was supposed to be on there to begin
What
with.
was it on back in the day? Was it still on like
Comedy Central, dude.
Comedy Central?
And it was 2 clicks above. At the time, it was 2 clicks above the
Like
either
the 50?
like Nickelodeon or
Oh, okay.
either Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network.
That's crazy.
So what we would do, me and my sister Tori, we would stand there and because we lived in a mobile home, dude. You got like from our bedroom, you got eyes on the whole place.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I love it.
from the doorway. So
Right.
the TV's by the doorway, by the kitchen. So
Right.
if they come in the kitchen, they can see our TV.
Right.
So one of us is standing there like we're changing channels, but we're watching South Park. God, my dog is just like I'm gonna rub on the cage real quick.
It's okay.
And then so when they come around, like click down to fucking Cartoon
Yeah.
Network, and like,
Yeah.
oh, we're
Or
just watching.
Nickelodeon,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're watching Drake and Josh or some shit. That wasn't even out yet. But
Right.
yeah, dude, I remember watching like we would sneak South Park. It felt like the way. Like, do you remember the first? Like, I don't know if you smoked pot throughout high school or not, but I did.
Yeah.
I would try, and it felt like that. It was like just as dirty and mischief, and like I knew I could get in trouble. It was it was like as close to breaking the law.
I have a similar story because I used to want to watch South Park like desperately.
Oh yeah,
Because
it's like
everybody did.
I used to want to listen to Korn when I was a kid. It got me grounded because I listened to it, and now I'm like, they're terrible. Why was I chasing
That's
that?
lame. That's lame.
I was like, I got grounded for you,
Yeah,
dude, for a
yeah.
year and a half.
Yeah, well, I used to like my dad used to find my Busta Rhyme albums that I stole from Hastings.
Oh yeah, that was,
and like back in the day, like I can see the covers were a little bit like racy, but we were going to Trinity, so Harry fucking Potter was racy.
Right.
But anyways, I used to go on every other weekend with my biological father, you know, and so like we'd go to Hastings and bada bing bada boom, we just rent seasons of
South Park
on VHS, bro. You know what I mean? And I mean that's where it kind of got like. I think I rented the same season like 2 or 3 times when I was with, you know, I think it was like season 3, like where they have like the pig elephant splice.
Oh yeah.
And shit like that. Well, and then when you get it on the VHSs, it's unedited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I was seeing all kinds of shit, and yeah, it was kind of like that, but shit.
The first one my mom. Okay, by the way, I got 2. But the first episode my mom ever watched me, it's like she was standing behind me and I didn't know, and I was watching it, was the one where Kenny crawled up in the bus driver's vagina and died, and then she like fucking birthed him dead.
my God.
Like still like yeah, dude, it's like one of the worst
Yeah,
episodes.
it's a horrible scene. It's a horrible scene.
And my mom was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so, but I got my grandparents for, like, the man who raised me, he recently passed away. His parents, they would take us to Blockbuster, rent some VHSs, right? And they were super about, like, you can't get nothing bad.
Right.
But they weren't hip enough to the culture, so they didn't know what the fuck, they didn't realize that cartoons could be bad. So I got them to rent me Beavis and Butthead Do America. And here's the thing, though.
My big sister.
Anytime they rented a VHS, they copied it. So we had a fucking copy at
Oh,
their house.
wow.
They had, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, so they fucking basically copied me I have it. Like when we were
Still.
going, I got it just the other day when we were going through. It was like a month ago. We're going through Dennis's house after he passed away. Go through his VHSs and boom, Beavis and Butthead Do America right there, like
Dude.
written on it. And I was like, this is from fucking when I was like I got it literally the week it came out.
That's something you put in like one of those shadow boxes, man.
Yeah, dude. It's just a
'Cause, like,
it's just
that's
a
a keepsake.
VHS with just written on it says Beavis and Butthead
Yeah.
Do America.
Yeah.
And it's in my
big sister-
grandfather's handwriting. You know what I mean? Like
That's awesome,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
That's awesome. Oh shit. All right. Well, that was a good segment. Let's segue.
Let's segue.
You know, every week we do sponsors. You're looking at getting a couple sponsors.
Yeah,
right?
we are gonna be looking for sure. We're gonna be getting Recycled Entertainment, one of the best game stores in town.
Yeah,
If you guys
yeah.
were looking for Magic cards,
I mean, these are for the
video
weekly
games.
relapse, but any of this stuff, like you go over there and
But
support them.
I'm
tell 'em.
gonna do it on this podcast too. But
Yeah, but still, yeah.
if you guys go to Recycled Entertainment and you feel like mentioning that you heard it on this podcast.
Yeah, this podcast, The Bomb City Talk.
Yeah.
Tell them you heard it from us.
But yeah, best game store in town. If you're looking for singles and Magic, dude, that's the place to go.
Right.
100%.
Recycled Entertainment. Hell yeah.
They got like 4 cases.
Yeah.
I can't stop burping.
Hey, it's fine.
But yeah,
That's fine.
so I'm also looking into a screen printing company, and then Matt Villegas got a screen printing company behind him,
Oh, really?
and they're gonna help us get merchandise. So we're
sweet.
working on T-shirts. The guy's gonna come in in 3 weeks with some designs, and he's gonna help us get them get the ball rolling on it. So we should have merch hopefully by like December.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We'll have T-shirts and stuff like that, which is what we're gonna do. Is all of our shows that are paid shows, we're gonna take that instead of paying the comics, we're all just kicking that money. Any money we make is kicking into a fund that's gonna go towards the merch.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Good
this way,
idea.
no one's having to pay out of pocket for it.
Right. Well, cool. All right. Well, every week we have our intro music, and that's the Beat Bodega. It's Burden by the Beat Bodega.
Burden by Beat Bodega.
Beat Bodega.
They got so many beats.
They got so many beats. The cover art's Brian Guffey at Atomic X.
Oh, Brian Guffey over there.
Dude, and you still
Go
have that
follow
as
him on Instagram. Yeah.
follow him on Instagram. He does art.
Yeah,
man. Like actual art. He goes to the.
That kills me too. People are like, "Oh, dude, you're a comedian. It's awesome you have an art." I'm like, dude, I write dick jokes and I go say them into a microphone.
Right.
People draw. There's some people out there who
Hey,
draw
you know
and
what? Fuck
write
that, 'cause,
beautiful
like-
poetry and songs. There's people who learn to play the piano just so they can get it on a track.
You know what?
You
And,
know what I
and
mean?
there are people that paint with their shit on canvas and people pay for it. Like,
But no, I don't pay for that.
yeah,
I will
well,
not pay for that.
We don't.
You try to sell me that shit and I'll hit you.
We don't.
I
pay
dare
for
you to
shit.
try to sell me some shit paint. I will punch you in the mouth.
shit paint. It's his own shit paint. He
I will-
doesn't. He doesn't sell it.
I will punch you.
I will punch you in the shirt.
My favorite color is brown, dog. You come up to me with a brown painting and tell me it's shit. It's going down, dog.
It's going down.
You're gonna,
All right.
You're gonna catch a roundhouse foot to the face. You better be short. You better be
You
short.
better be short.
Like Ford nothing.
4 foot nothing.
Yeah.
That's as high as you
I
can
kick midgets.
I can kick over my head.
I cannot kick over my head. I can kick about my head.
No, I could probably
about
kick
5'7".
About my head.
Yeah.
6 foot. All right. Anyways, if you dig us, if you feel like you must whine about what we said, just find us on Facebook at The Bomb City Talk. Oh shit! Fucking Facebook. Fuck Facebook. Email us at thebombcitytalk@gmail.com, or if you're feeling brave, contact us individually on Instagram on Instagram and Twitter at Mr. Steven Rosas, all one word, and Funny Guy Sky.
Funny Guy Sky. Make sure to go follow your boy on Instagram. I be
Yeah.
posting dick pics every day, bro.
Yeah, find us on Instagram. I almost said Dickstagram.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm turning it into.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
one followed me when I was posting interesting shit like celebrities I was hanging out with. No.
No, nobody
So
gives a shit
dick
about
pics
that.
every Monday. All right.
Dick pics every Monday. Come
Call
on.
it Dick Pic Monday.
Subscribe.
Depende.
Depende. Okay. What do we got next to talk about?
I don't
You know
know.
what? Last week. Well, you know what? I want to start off with fuck Facebook.
Let's talk about Facebook. Let's talk about
Yeah.
Facebook and how they're wonderful.
Yeah, they're fucking fascists. They're fucking fascists. Is what they are.
censoring me.
They're fucking fascists.
You
is
sound
what
like,
they
you sound
are.
like that fucking politician at the open mic last night. You're censoring me.
Man, like you can't come in and out of your jokes, man. Like don't be that guy and then be the guy that's like, nope, didn't vote and has nothing to say to that. like that's it. That's the joke.
That's my
Where's the
joke.
punchline?
I don't have a punchline.
No,
I
anyways.
wish that dude. I think he would be a great comic. But yeah, so Facebook, they censored you. They put you in jail,
yeah,
man.
they put me in the fucking Facebook jail.
What happened? What? Okay, wait, by the way, just so you know, you see the things I post, and they're
Right,
horrible.
right.
And I've never once been to Facebook jail.
Right,
You want
right.
to know why?
I didn't know how
I
you
don't-
got put on there.
I don't argue with people.
No, okay. I didn't realize I've argued with people. I've said several things like that were kind of like, I was like, that's
Okay,
even.
so-
That's even like.
Was it a post or a
No,
comment?
somebody posted something. It was a picture of like Homer Simpson, like doing snow angels, but
Yeah.
he was in trash, and he was doing snow angels in trash. And this female has been put in Facebook jail before too, and like I was wondering how all these females getting put in Facebook jail. Anyways, right underneath that picture, I was like, hashtag men are trash. I was like, because I knew that's what she was saying, like, because she said it, and like I've seen it everywhere. Boom, Facebook jail. That's
Really?
it.
That's it.
Hashbook men are trash, or hashbook hashtag men are trash.
Dude,
Facebook jail.
I watched
24 hours.
There's a live stream going. I guess one of the main YouTubers who's like, he has like the CEO's phone number. Like he's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And they helped fight for censorship. They're saying like, if you play other people's, like they fought for that. Like that's the reason like Joe Rogan won't play certain videos on air is because they can get pulled from Facebook due to algorithms. They fought for that. And they were talking about how Alex Jones got pulled off of YouTube, Facebook, everything, every platform but his own platform.
Right.
And they're showing his video of his reaction live, and then they get cut. And they're recording, and then they're like, fuck. So they call him. They're like, dude, we're on your fucking side. Like, this happened because of us. And you're saying we can't show his content whenever you kicked him off of your platform? We're not even using your platform to play it, so we absolutely can. And, like, they got put back on air, and they're like, fucking idiots at YouTube, like they start roasting them, and then they didn't get cut again, and they start playing Alex Jones again, and then they released a full video of them calling them and bitching them out. Yeah, it's like that's censorship. Like getting booted off of platforms right now is a big deal.
That's
and a lot of it's algorithmic. Like you put something like that, no real person looked at your comment and booted you. It was algorithmic.
Yeah.
Like it was an algorithm.
Exactly.
You put dudes are trash or whatever, and that's a trigger out. Like I bet if I posted that right now, I'd get booted off Facebook.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, anybody. That's how I figured it out. I was like, oh, these women are getting like for saying men are trash. Like those 3 words are getting you booted off. And I was like, I've seen much worse things on Facebook than that.
Yeah, I've seen murder videos.
Anyways, hashtag Facebook is trash.
Hold on, dude. Oh, we
Spread
just got booted. We just
got booted. Call the CEO.
Yeah. Oh, I got his number. I'm calling. Call Zucks. Where's Zucks?
Where's Zucks? Somebody get me Zucks on the phone.
Yeah. All right, call him. Call
him.
Dude, I'm behind you on this, Zucky. All right.
All right.
Dude, I feel like once you're famous enough, some people just start fucking up your name on purpose, and it's like so disrespectful and funny.
Yeah.
It's like if you call like Donnie D-Man, like
D-Man.
Donald Trump, you call him Donnie or D-Man, like
Yeah.
D-Man Donnie over here, our president.
D-Man Donnie.
It's so like even if he wasn't our president, he'd be like, that's rude.
You're out of your element, Donnie. You're out of your fucking element.
Oh, is that a meme yet?
I don't think so.
A picture of Donald Trump. It says you're out of your element, Donnie.
No, I haven't seen it.
I'm making that.
You better steal it
I'm
right now.
making
You better
that.
make it right now
I
before
have
we
to.
air this episode.
I'll have to make it as soon as we're done. I need to write down a note.
Well, shit. Okay. You know what? We're running on time because I gotta leave at a certain hour. I gotta go back to work.
Yeah.
To do work. That sucks.
I gotta get ready for this show.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about 2 more things. Hashtag Facebook is trash. And then next we were talking about your opinion, I guess, on the paid parking downtown. I've seen a lot of people, they're bitching about it, and you're writing it down. I was like, are you writing me a note?
Nope, I'm
No.
writing down
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I gotta make that meme.
Right.
Yeah, I do. I think the paid parking is a good idea, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well,
I've been talking about it for 2 years.
Well, I've seen a lot of people, they're talking about it, they're upset, and like, it could essentially, like, honestly, like what we were saying is it's good for the businesses.
What I think is gonna do is, unfortunately, it will gentrify downtown, but we need it because of the baseball stadium, and I think once we have that and paid parking, that a lot of fucking
I don't
because
think
they're opening up all this dope shit off Sansi. Like, have you seen that new place they're opening?
Oh, Synergy?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, like, first off, I don't understand it. I don't know, like...
No, you can, like, sit down and have dinner and watch a movie.
Yeah, and then you can also, like, there's everything.
Yeah, and then, like, all kinds of other shit. You
like,
can bowl. I think
like
I
a
doubt
rock
there's
wall,
bowling.
there's fucking swimming pool, there's going to be,
There's
like,
all kinds of shit
go-karts
over there,
or some
bro.
shit. I imagine, though, because it's actually going to be, the address is, like, whatever, Synergy Lane. They bought the plot of land, built the road.
Oh, man.
So, like, it's going to be a huge, huge complex. I imagine they'll end up integrating paintball and shit like that.
Adding on all the time.
But that's cool. But I think if we do paid parking downtown, we are going to have someone who wants to open a comedy club. We're going to open more bars downtown, restaurants downtown, to make a nightlife. And like I think it's dire because Amarillo's growing. Everyone's
Honestly,
fucking bored. Everyone hates this place.
Yeah.
If they can make downtown fun, if they can make like we have a baseball stadium, we have fucking cool restaurants.
Yeah,
and
make
like,
people being down there all the time. Make it
have a
nice
fucking
if
barcade downtown. Stuff like that. It'll make it more palatable to want to live in Amarillo, and it's growing. It's without a doubt, it's growing.
Yeah, or our downtown will turn into a slum. It'll be a huge cash grab. Hopefully not.
I don't like why they're doing it.
Yeah.
I like that they are doing it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I think it's going to make people want to open businesses downtown.
Yeah.
Paid parking.
Well, no, I'm excited about it because
what paid parking does is it makes it to where people who want to go down, anybody who's going downtown knows they're going to pay for parking, which means they're there to have a good time.
Yeah.
No one's just going downtown to go downtown,
right.
which we don't even have that right now. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
no one's going downtown. You're
Yeah,
going downtown
nobody's
if you have to
downtown.
work.
Yeah.
And then and then usually it's like an office job or
Yeah.
I work at a tattoo shop. And like we get a lot of walk-ins, but we're on 10th Street. We're not in the heart of downtown.
Exactly.
So I think that it'll help. I don't like that they're doing it because they clearly can't afford the fucking baseball stadium,
Right.
and that's why they're doing it, and that's why they're implementing it so fast.
Well,
they want to have it by January.
Yeah.
They're
So
hoping to have it by
essentially,
next year.
Yeah, we're being optimistic that this is gonna be a good thing to keep the area nice. You know,
And maybe they can use that money to fucking help out the homeless problem.
Keep the businesses nice.
If they can recycle it
man,
back into the
hopefully.
community the right way, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
If they're just using it to pay
That's
off
why you
that
need a
baseball
vote.
stadium, it's
That's
fucking
why-
horrible.
Yeah, that's why
And
you
don't
need
vote
to
for that dude in the suit with the funny videos. Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Be nice to him.
yeah,
be his friend. He's probably going places. He's got.
I might vote for him, honestly.
You know,
If
I'm not gonna vote for that
if
guy.
he can give me one good reason.
Well,
one,
I mean, it's only one place.
I'm only asking for one good reason.
It's only one place of city council, and you think if he wins one place, anybody else is gonna listen to him on the council? No.
No, not in that suit.
So give him a spot on
He
the
looks
council.
like Charlie
Fuck
Day,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Whenever he tries to be a lawyer, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. It's like the exact same color too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he modeled it after that. Even the fat tie and everything.
Right. You know what? Okay. Something I am pissed off about the city. They changed the city council meeting hours from 5:00 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
Dude, we have the most fucked
Government.
up government, dude.
Yeah.
No one's gonna
We need
vote
to
at 7
vote.
a.m. So
Yeah.
they'll
Nobody's
change
gonna go
that.
over there and talk. Yeah.
And they only hold they held that. Did you know they were holding the city council meeting to vote for paid parking? No one knew about it until they were talking about it on the news the next night.
Right.
Oh, yesterday they passed a vote. No one.
Right.
I think they voted for it at 3 p.m.
Yeah. You know.
Like on
another
a
thing,
fucking Wednesday or some shit.
Yeah. You know another thing about Amarillo is it seems like and maybe it's because people aren't as knowing.
Another big thing is fucking Netflix, dude. Like if you're watching nothing but YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, and you're not looking up news directly, how the fuck are you supposed to know what's going on? No one's kicking
Locally.
on local news
Locally.
and they'll tell you, dude,
It's
go
easy.
vote tomorrow.
Yeah, it's easy to get by with things in Amarillo.
I
if you're
hadn't
not
watched
paying attention.
local news in 8 years, dog. This is until I lost internet, and then and I still only watch it maybe once a
And
week.
you're like, wow, there's all kinds of shit going on in my city.
Yeah, dude, I'll hear about shootings and shit that I didn't
Right,
hear about.
right.
I hear about all I heard dude, first off,
Watch your local news.
someone popped off 10 rounds the other day over here, and nobody did anything.
Nothing.
No cop showed up, and it was definitely a gun. I counted each round. It was only 10. So I don't know if that's where I don't know guns very well, but I was 1,
Yeah,
2,
I
3,
mean, it
4,
could be.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was fast. And me and my neighbors came outside, and we're like, okay, and we went inside. Nobody did anything. It really was kind of weird.
It's just some guy blowing off steam in his backyard, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, dude. We didn't hear any no sirens, nothing. No one called anybody. It was kind of fucking scary, and it had to be within 4 houses of mine.
Yeah, guys, we need a vote. We need to get
Yeah,
out there and
dude.
vote. We need to get out there and vote. I don't know what's going on in our city. We're getting
No one called the police.
Speaking of police, old Donnie,
Oh,
his
D-Man Donnie, hey, forget about it.
forget about it.
Ho
Oh, his lawyer got fucking convicted. Did he
Nobody
get convicted?
nobody has scammy scumbag lawyers the way I do.
Yeah. He got convicted. He got convicted of I think it was 8 out of 18.
For what?
Just scams, bro. Just pretty much tax scams, anything. Campaign scams.
How the fuck is D-Man Donnie still in fucking... It's like everybody around him keeps going to jail.
Yeah, 4 campaign scams, and he's just like, I don't know. I didn't know that they used it previously, but I did, but I didn't.
Dude.
And he's like, but the truth isn't the truth anyways, so...
Man, I'm not trying to say...
What his other...
I'm not trying to say... I don't know what I'm trying to say, man, but, like, something's fucking wrong, dude. Like...
Right?
Dude, if George W. Bush Jr. even would have had anybody that close to him go to jail, he'd have been investigated insanely. And he's under investigation.
Obama.
Any of them. They would have been fucking removed from office immediately.
Why
the fuck is he still in office?
Yeah,
How is he still in office? But then we go down to what's his...
He was being investigated.
What's the vice president?
Mike Pence.
Yeah, it's not any better, dude.
No,
it's actually
it may
scarier.
Be worse. Yeah, maybe worse.
So,
but that's the thing is, like,
do we take him out of office and put Pence, or do we fuck? How do we remove them both? You can't.
But the thing is if this thing goes all the way to the election, like through the election and all this shit, like, is any of this even valid? Is him being a president and Mike Pence being, he shouldn't go in either, because all of this happened. Through
oh my God! How do we get
collusion?
How do you get someone reliable in the office? How do you get someone real? How do you get a real motherfucker? That's what we need, dude. You know how every now and then, sometimes they hold like that movie where the New Kids on the Block movie where they held the fucking Eagles tryouts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they let a random dude in, and he fucking wins.
He killed it.
Yeah. We need a fucking. They just need to get a dude from Sonic.
Dude
or something. Like they do a vote, and one random dude.
He's all screaming, trying to run away. He's like,
no,
take me back to Sonic.
Yeah, some random guy who he submits an application. Nothing on the application's considered other than his name and the fact he's not tied to politics whatsoever. And then he gets to go in the running. He's on stage with D-Man Donnie.
With some experts, or just by himself?
By himself, man, and just to hear what the fuck he has to say. And if he can pull majority vote, that proves the two-party system's absolutely both.
Here's my thing. I think instead of the two-party system, I think we should just
like a 9-party system.
Yeah, everybody everybody that runs, like, instead of...
I don't think there should be one person in charge. I think that they should elect like 5 people who all have to work together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There should be 5 motherfuckers.
Yeah. Or like Congress, get rid of the head of Congress, and then you have all the congressmen, and they vote on these issues, and if it's lopsided one way or the other, the one that goes up wins.
Do you know how crazy my household would be if I was the only one allowed to make decisions? God, we'd be broke. First off, we would never eat healthy.
No, never.
I'd have no dogs.
I have no dogs.
I'd have 1 dog. Indica, I love you.
Oh God.
But yeah, like.
I think it should go by ranking.
My house would not run properly without a second person in here going, we shouldn't do that.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is like it's like ranking. Like in some households, you have like a man that's at the top of the house and he just beats the shit out of everybody, and everything goes the way he wants it. But like usually they're poor and they don't have any money.
Yeah.
And so like that's how it is. One party system. Now in a system where like everybody wins out, things are usually a little bit more.
I think maybe socialism's wrong too, though. Right?
Maybe like socialism as like base and like
well,
base socialism.
I saw a great meme. It said it showed like it had a guy that said like socialism, or he's pointing at a board that says socialism, and then the guy next to him was like, everyone who's tried that's failed.
Yeah.
And then he was like, they just did it wrong.
Yeah.
And I feel like that.
Well,
I feel like that's accurate. Like,
to me, that's like a nearsighted. That's like a nearsighted meme. That's like posting.
Well, every
like
meme's pushing your agenda.
Yeah.
Every meme will be
like one.
By the way, do you know who invented the meme?
Who?
Richard Dawkins.
Oh yeah.
Back in 1970 something.
That's a famous atheist.
Yeah,
isn't
it? he invented the meme in like the 70s.
Yeah.
Or something like that to make fun of religion, to kind of poke fun at religion.
Oh.
To put a verse and then a picture in order to like push his agenda, to show you why he thought it was silly, that kind of thing.
Right.
It didn't blow up until like 2000s, but yeah, and like that's what cracks me up when I see like a meme that's like, pray for this, da 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 da. It's like you're using a platform that an atheist made to push to push your agenda. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah,
it cracks me up. It just cracks me up.
That's one of the biggest memes. Is that like the internet I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, the one that makes me sad is share this and this girl will get $1.
Oh my God.
It's
I
like,
hate
no,
those.
she won't. And
Or share this for one amen. Like, what does that mean?
yeah.
What does that mean, even?
Or
Anyways, we digress. We digress. What do we have to listen to this week, bro?
Oh, who do you prefer? I'll give you a few.
Okay.
And you get to I'll give you 2 options. How
Okay.
about that? We can do Ollie Dominique,
Okay.
or we can do Echo.
I think we did Ollie Dominique last week. Or shit, we didn't even play last week. Let's do Ollie Dominique. Do you want me to do a quote?
Yeah, you got it, bro.
Let me do a quote.
You
Let me do a
got it.
quote. Let me figure this out right here.
Yo,
You know what? One thing that Facebook can't keep me from doing is seeing my saved shit. So fuck
Yeah.
you, Facebook.
Dude,
do I have one?
everyone's getting censored, bro.
No.
Didn't they say like I've heard people talk about how they're trying to like censor the internet, like give us
Yeah, I
less
know.
access to
Well, yeah.
stuff. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, the oh God, I wish I had some information on this so I could talk about it a little bit more. We'll talk about it next week maybe. Yeah, censorship, the internet. Go vote. All right. Do not fear to be eccentric in opinion, for every opinion now accepted was once eccentric. Bertrand Russell.
That's tight, man. I hate to tell you, but we gotta keep milking it. My internet's not working.
No. Let me find another. Dude, you know what? I need to start saving quotes by the old Don. By Donnie.
That I don't mean to bring it back up. I'm just blown away that he's still in office, man.
You
And
have
that
no idea.
I think he has a game plan to remain in office for another term.
You have no idea, man.
I think his game plan. This would be my game plan. I would just legalize marijuana right before
Well,
the
that's the
next
thing.
race.
That's what I told. That's what I told Kat. I said my thing. The platform coming up is gonna be progressivism, you know, or whatever. Like the most progressive.
Yeah.
In one direction or the other. You can't really get more progressive than Donnie. You know what I mean? I think people that are gonna be trying to fight against him will be like pretty much have his same views but be a little bit more reined in. They're gonna be like, look, I believe the same stuff, just I'm not putting it out on Twitter. I haven't had all these sexual allegations. I haven't done this. I haven't
It's just
done that.
I don't understand. Like if he was an actor, like if he was just an actor and he hadn't been president, he'd be under fucking so much scrutiny. He would be getting torn apart.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think that was the plan. I think that was the thing. Is like they're like, well, he was a wealthy billionaire who knew he was gonna become president, you know, and do all this stuff, and now they're like, well, we like him.
That's crazy.
No music.
Yeah, Ollie Dominique.
Yes.
Yeah, this one song's dope,
Yikes.
man.
All right.
Available
Let's
now.
go. See y'all next week.
Yikes.
Download
Ollie
it.
Dominique. Peace out, man. Thanks. This was a good episode.
Yeah, it was good episode.
Yikes. I don't got a lot of patience. Funny, cause I got the remedy. All of my enemies showing their faces. They tryna get rid of me, they want the end of me. Woo! Goodness gracious, but they gon' pick up a blade. I'm feeling like Jason, I'm feeling like raging. Already made up my mind, they can't tell me to change it. Living life, minute by minute, I pretty grind. Soon as I spit a line, it is like genocide. Hit 'em like a Mike Tyson, and then I bite. Tryna get the double XL, but I know I really fit a bigger size. Look at my wrist, ooh, look at the time. Wait. It don't exist, nah, it's all in your mind. I live in a moment, homie, that's how I'm rolling. Notice anything I wanna own it. Life is looking like a game, I don't got no controller, but I know that I control it. Wait, yes, I've been eating good, I got a lot on my plate. Facts, we cannot kick it though, I never heard of a break. Looking like Dash, hella incredible, tell me though, what is a break? Wait, I need more figures to count up the number of fakes. It is not adding up, soon as they notice a wave, they go saddle up. I've been on Saturn, I'm up with the satellites, none of you sit in my catalog, but you all wanna collaborate, whoa. Hold up, wait, let me recalibrate, gotta make sure that I got it right. At a white rapping like that away, slap effect, rapping like patty cake. Automatic, anytime I double it up and I give it to him, but they come and shoot, put him in the tune, gotta hit him with the boom, better give me room, boy, I gotta move. Gotta get the whole squad ready for the revolution, it's the evolution, really gotta put my head into it. Anything I've been thinking about, already headed to it. You can tell I do it, man, I gotta go hella stupid. I don't got a lot of patience. Funny, cause I got the remedy. All of my enemies showing their faces. They tryna get rid of me, they want the end of me. Woo! Goodness gracious, but they gon' pick up a blade. I'm feeling like Jason, I'm feeling like raging. Already made up my mind, they can't tell me to change it. Yikes. Alright. Nah, I ain't finished with you lame-os with the same flow. Think I'm A-Rock when I swing though with the same squad on the same block like I'm J-Lo. Man, they can't stop me, never came close. But I thank God that I stay calm and I ain't show you that I'm napalm inside a flame though. I'm about to bang. I feel like Nate Dogg, I see the fake foes that regulate those, then they be case closed. End of discussion, get in my wedding, I gotta bust them. Feeling like Usher. Hold up, I really got a confession. Already the man, I've been ahead of my time. They know when I got a plan. I go in the overdrive, I'm going in for the slam. I'm thinking it could be mine, I'm doing it for the fam. I'm sticking up overnight, it's really what's on my mind. I innovate, levitate, every day, let them hate when they can't elevate. Made a wave, then I gain accolades, gotta make sure that I celebrate. I don't got a lot of patience. Funny, cause I got the remedy. All of my enemies, taking my energy, killing me. Follow my steps like a millipede, really, we squatted. 31 feeling like 23 ball, and talking LeBron, we gonna stop it. Copy the style like a mini-me, it's a pity, but I don't let it get in me, ew. Raising a bunk on my weight up like a body build. Facts. I got it all on my own, why would I need a deal? Gotta be real. You don't keep up with a skill, well then you get it killed. You too tired like bikes, washed up, expired like milk. Listen, my energy infinite, interdimensional, buddy, your energy minimal. I'm not in a physical, check it, I'm not even tangible. That is why you get no visual. Wow. Hold on, wait, no, they can't see me, they Stevie, they wonder how I lead the way. Alright, speak of bang, keep it 800, man, I gotta tell them all, I'll feel the same. I don't got a lot of patience. Funny, cause I got the remedy. All of my enemies showing they faces. They tryna get rid of me, they want the end of me. Woo! Goodness gracious, but they gon' pick up a blade. I'm feeling like Jason, I'm feeling like raging. Already made up my mind, they can't tell me to change it. Guys.